Hi, my name is David Langford. I'm the Director of Athletics here at the Metropolitan Campus at Fairleigh Dickinson University. We had a wonderful fall season filled with many firsts and some exciting finishes. Our men's cross-country team had a youth movement going on, several new runners to the team, learning how to handle the longer distances from high school and cross-country. And by the end of the season at the conference championship meet, posted some of the finest performances we've seen in a while from our men's team. On the women's team also, kind of a youth movement, a lot of young athletes as well, but led by senior veteran Megan Patterson, who finished with her personal best at the conference championship meet, which also led to an all-conference ranking. So that was a good finish for her. On the volleyball court, stability and growth. The team was challenged by a number of conference schools that showed significant improvement, and our team improved as well with some thrilling matches and going right down to the last weekend to determine whether or not they could qualify for the conference tournament. They were led by all-conference performer Megan Wheeler. Women's soccer this fall, kind of like our No Cigar team, close every week. Playing tight against some of the best competition in the conference. Just couldn't quite get over the hump. Led by junior Rashida Sherman, they fought valiantly and got to see what it was like to be close, and we know that next year is going to be very exciting for them. Men's soccer was another team in the hunt. Struggled early in the conference season, was able to right the ship and put themselves smack in the middle of the conference tournament championship, where they went to Monmouth to play the #1 seed, who at the time was ranked in the top team in the country. Monmouth prevailed in a close match, and I know that Coach Rowland is looking forward to revenge next year. Our winter sports season kicked off actually in late October with the bowling team in its first home event, where they hosted 10 of the top 14 teams in the country, and they were fortunate enough to come out with the victory. They ended up going into NEC competition immediately after that. 5 of the NEC teams are ranked in the top 20, and they prevailed there as well. And then they had a very tough match down in Maryland last weekend where they finished in the middle of the pack. The Knights continue to be ranked the #1 in the country and look to continue to make a push towards the NCAA tournament and a possible NCAA championship. The fencing team, which is probably our youngest team right now, Coach has 7 players on the roster, 5 of them new, and he's in the process of helping them to learn how to compete at this level. Got off to a really good start at their first event, where 3 of our athletes made it to the finals and semifinals. And we look for big things from that team. Men's and women's track have not yet begun competition. They get off the skid, so to speak, at the beginning of December when they host their patch track meet. I'm happy to announce this is the largest track team we've seen at Fairleigh Dickinson in almost 15 years. Coach Lee and her staff has worked really hard to put together a competitive program, and they look to be very exciting this year. The women's basketball team under Coach Pete Sanilla promises not only to be exciting, but to be in the hunt for the conference tournament and the conference tournament championship this year. Led by 4 seniors, they look to get off to a quick start with scoring, and as always playing really, really good defense. Men's basketball under new coach Greg Vitrone. He is also with a new crop of young people, led by senior Mike Scott, who's an all-conference preseason selection. They look to be exciting. My guess is that we're going to work hard early on and struggle a little bit as the young men learn how to play together as a team. But once they settle in, they too look like they're going to be in the hunt for the conference tournament. So all in all, the winter sports look promising, and we're very excited about our prospects in conference. In a message to the Knights community, faculty, staff, and students, we promise you that your Knights are going to represent you to the best of their ability. They're a hard-working group of young people. They're great students and wonderful individuals. We'd like you to come out and support them, to show them how much you appreciate their efforts. And on behalf of the Department of Athletics, the student athletes, the coaches and staff, I'd like to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving and safe time with your family and friends over the holiday.